All right. So on this problem, we are using number 16 on the current review is about a triangular flower bed. And Mari is planting plants that she purchased, and they require 24 feet squared of planting area. So that 24 feet squared, it even says, is area. So we know we're needing to talk about the area here. The shape of the garden is a triangle, so the area is the base times the height divided by 2. And since it's a right triangle like this, one of our legs will be considered the base and one will be considered the height. To keep the hypotenuse of the bed parallel to the patio, one leg must be 3 feet shorter than the other. This one looks longer to me, so I'm going to call this x, and I'm going to call this one x minus 3 because it's shorter by 3. So now I'm going to use that the area is supposed to be 24, and I'm going to set up an equation, and that's what we're looking for because our multiple choice down here is equation. So the area is 24. That's the base times the height divided by 2. So in order to make this easier to solve, I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 because none of my answers have fractions like this, so I'm going to multiply by 2. And I'm just going to kind of work until I see a choice that looks like what I have. So the multiplying by 2 cancels that 2 out, would give me x times x minus 3. And then 2 times 24 is 48. And I don't see any that look like this, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to distribute my x, and I'm going to look again at the answer choices. I do see one that matches. This matches choice D. So it's saying which equation will help her determine, and we were working our way there, and that's the answer. We didn't actually have to finish that one. So that would be the equation that would solve it. On number 15, we have a problem about a picture in a frame. It says that the picture frame measures 30 by 50 inches. If we want to have an even border of width x in inches that surrounds the picture, then which inequality correctly indicates how large the area of the picture may be at most? So the picture has to be fitting within this inner rectangle. So to find the dimensions of this inner rectangle, remember that x is being cut off from both sides because it's a border that goes all the way around it. So the new height here would be 30 minus not just 1x, but 2 x's, and that's where people get tripped up. And then the width would be 50 minus x from each side, so 50 minus 2x. So these are the true dimensions. So my area has to fit within this frame. So my area must be, and that's why they have like the a of x for area, has to be less than or equal to the product of these dimensions, 30 minus 2x times 50 minus 2x. Since none of my equations match for this, I'm going to have to FOIL and figure out, what it would simplify to be. So first times first, 1500, outside times outside, minus 60x, inside times inside, minus 100x, and then last times last, plus 4x squared. Sorry, running out of room there. So simplifying that, it would be a of x less than or equal to 1500 minus 160x plus 4x squared. So now I have simplified it. My order might not be what their order is, but it does appear to be exactly the same as this equation, just the order is different. So D would be my answer choice for number 15.